Right, we're back. Welcome back to Armchair Safari. It's time to review some more designs, and I apparently need a haircut, but never mind. We're going to learn from some designs anyway. It's going to be fine. If you want to follow along, the link to the design is in the description. Today, we're going to be looking at Greg Sarafian. Sorry about butchering the names. Awesome animation he posted here on X. So let's check this out. Ooh, let's just play it and get some reactions first. Yes. Okay. So like this is just such a good demo. It's on the device. It looks silky, silky smooth, and there's tons of cute dogs. Like, what's not to like? This is awesome. Um, let's slow it down a little bit and see if we can see some of the actual detail. Let's put it down to like half speed. Can we zoom in just a little bit? Yeah, we can. Okay. Okay. Oh yes. Oh my God, yeah. Whoop. And no. Oh yeah, look at the blur effect when the thing pops down. Is this thing popping up? Yes. Oh my God. Yeah, the avatar indicator blurs out and in. That's very nice. So this is an exploration of what iOS could be doing for better emojis in a chat app, probably in iMessage. Yeah, looks like iMessage. And I mean, there's a ton of things to say here, but first of all, like as usual, we go through the good, the bad, and if this is a functional design or not. So the good, the animations are just absolutely fantastic. The way to demo this is just beautiful. And clicking through it, like we're tapping through it with the thumb like this, it looks just incredibly smooth, very polished, very like this looks like a finished product. So it's a really good presentation of a very like it's one of those designs that looks so simple that he probably worked on this a really long time to make it this simple. So that's the good. Of course, it is completely soaked in iOS. It looks like it's a part of iOS. So he copied everything that needs to be a part of that to make it feel cohesive, which is excellent. Really good job. It is easier to like match an existing design pattern than it is to create a new one or explore like variations of that design pattern. But it is one of these things that like junior designers usually fail at. So this is clearly someone who's been around and done a bunch of design. Normally, junior designers come in, they look at established design patterns and they think like, oh no, this is boring. I'm going to do something different. But consistency is key, right? Most of design is just figuring out what's the constraint and then applying it over and over and over again. So you get this consistent brand and consistent learned experience. So it's very smooth and something the user doesn't think about. Now that said, that's a good and a reflection on iOS. So let's talk about the bad. Okay, number one, I think, is this second thing that pops up, the avatar UI on top of the emoji bar. It's slightly strangely disconnected from the actual image. It kind of makes sense because it pops out, so it still sort of works. But I'm not sure, like my mom would probably not quite get this. I'm sure there could be people who get a little bit confused about this. That's an opinion though. That's not a design like rule or anything. This thing of clicking in and out of it, love that. Tapping something for more detail and having a clear way to go back, that's brilliant. What else? There was something else that I disliked about this. Oh yes, the thinking bubble part on the right hand side of the screen right now. That's kind of strange. Shouldn't it come from the image itself, not from just random white space? Sort of strange. Also, the emojis are all in full color and with a bit of a 3D effect. And with the blue on your selected emoji, this just becomes so incredibly strong. Maybe it isn't this strong when you have it on a cell phone, but looking at it like this and a little zoomed in like I am right now, it becomes very vivid and very strong. Now that's according to like the current trend with Gen Z and everything right now, but it's still something that I feel is like this is probably a little bit too strong, a little bit too distracting. This is a little nitpick though, also like an opinion, right? So this is not a problem. This is just a thing that could be changed. All right, so third and always the most important, is this a viable design? Does this make sense for the product and the user experience? Yep, totally. There are emojis in iMessage just like this. They're very limited. And when you bring them up today, you long press on something. And I think the double press here is probably a better interaction model. Now, the double press is used in other situations for Zoom, but I think it's Instagram, right? It's double tap to emoji. So this could be a pattern that is just so strong already that it's a really good way to lean into it. Tapping for the detail, brilliant. Selection thing, the scrolling part of iOS. Yeah, this is a really good, really practical design. So hats off to Greg Sarafian. Really well done. Love to see this. It's just so damn smooth. Oh my god, I love that. All right. Well, thank you very much, and see you tomorrow for the next episode.